Hey guys, it's Tuna Sandwich Fire here. I bring you battle number 2 of my Colonial Carnage tournament. It's been a very long time since we actually did the tournament, unfortunately, but yeah, you know how it goes. Life gets in the way. I wanted to get all these out because I said I would. I know we're on version 1.2 now, but this is a version 1.1 game. So hopefully it still entertains you and you can actually get something out of tactics or whatever kind of stuff. But anyways, so my second game was against a Saurian Ancients player who had a bunch of big scary monsters, and this was done deployment wise. It was a diagonal deployment, and for some, like, I guess because he had all those big monsters, he was fine with being all up in my face. So yeah, he deployed, I think, I can't remember if I got first turn or if I got first turn. Okay, so yeah, I got first turn, and you'll see obviously how it goes from then on. The brothers made their way further south, avoiding the more well-prepared settlements in order to lick their wounds. As they marched, the terrain started to become more swamp-like. Roars of giant beasts could be heard in the distance. Their scouts reported a host of lizards marching with their Saurian masters. They laid in wait until the enemy force was nearly upon them. When they struck, the warriors were swift and merciless.
Carnosaur, Sigisaur, the Razor Dawn thing, 2 characters, one with the Alpha Carnosaur and regular, then Stegodon basically, right? Crapload of Saurian warriors, yeah. 2 snake swarms. Did I give you my list? Yeah, you did. Yeah, the pterodactyl guys, and then more caimans, and those guys marched them and the giant. So my side, we have barbarians, crushers, chosen with the general and mage, chains giant, great weapon wrath, warriors, and BSB, dogs, and the rest is over here. There's no vanguard because we're all way too close. So I won first turn because I dropped everything else. So here we go. He charged there, they fled, and redirected into him, failed. These dogs charged into his little Razordon thing, and he blew him up. Then that chariot charged into them, and he fled. Then redirected into him. These guys failed to charge to them. These guys moved up. Those guys destroyed the pterodactyl things. They passed their panic. And magic, I took off one of the swarms that were there and got the smoldering embers, so he's T6 and a 5 at ward. And then that was pretty much all there. This was a wash in the combat, and that was it. So it's off to bottom 1. Movement looks like this. Those 2 rallied. He moved over here, and he spit on them, right? And killed 1. He won by 2. Yeah, but he stuck. And I stuck. He ate the dogs, but the dogs actually put a wound on him. Woo! Giant was shot off the board from a lot of shooting. Those guys over there killed all the barbarians, and these guys are all chapping up my warriors. So it is top of 2 now. Oh, and magic, you got the stars align on him. Let's see, he moved up there to block that guy from getting into this combat, which didn't matter. He wiped out the other chariot and took 2 down him. Ran away, didn't get caught, thankfully. My combat's over here. The Skink Chief challenged, my BSB took it and put all but 1 wound on him. He fled. These guys kind of shifted a little bit, and I did this combat first, so this happened. After I killed the swarm, I was able to overrun into them. So otherwise, these guys would have been turned a little bit more. Those guys came on the board and are awaiting a Cayman charge. And magic didn't do anything because I had 1 to cast in combat. So off to bottom of 2. Like this. They charged, these guys basically charged the chariot off. They redirected my dogs, who then went this way. Then he shot him. He got a charge in here, moved his guy over here, moved them there. He rallied. He moved up, and then he got Blizzard on them. He won combat by 4, I think. No, 5. I needed a 4 to stick, and I rolled a 5 first, and then I got the re-roll and rolled 2 2s. So my big chosen block is still alive, thankfully. So now it is top of 3. Alright, so these guys charging there. Broke them and ran, and had to reform there. Got 1 wound on them, but ran them down with a 10. And magic, he dispelled everything, so it's bottom of 3. So fed him a champion there, and then over here I charged 1 combat, got the smoldering embers off, moved those guys over into his deployment zone for the bonus points as long as he doesn't kill them, and they ran away and are 1 inch away. This is the last turn of the game. So
The battle was quick. While the giant beasts were preoccupied by Jaren's personal warhounds, the rest of their army was dismantled by the warriors of the Dark Gods. All that remained were hunted down by their remaining warriors. The brothers would feast well this night. Alright, so there it is. Only got through a few turns. I think I may have forgotten to actually record 1 or 2 turns. But because I'm pretty sure we got through more than just 3 turns. But I don't think I actually recorded them all. As you can see, I came out with 13-7 in battle points, and then I got 2 battle points, or 2 bonus points to his 1. So it ended up a 15-8 win for me. Honestly, I had no idea what I was going to do against an Alpha Carnosaur, a baby Carnosaur, the troglodyte thing, and then the Stegosaurus, or like the Stegodon or whatever. I was not looking forward to trying to fight against that. Luckily, I was able to, he put all his stuff, all his big monsters right in a row, so I was able to just throw my dogs in front of him and chaff him up for a decent amount of time. And then, yeah, I just went through and took down his big block and tried to avoid getting a Alpha Carnosaur in the butt. Let's see. I think the battle with his, I think we did one more round of combat after the last video. But I think there was a fight between his Alpha Carnosaur and character, and then my BSB, who had the 1-up with a reroll. He went ahead and, I think he got me down, he hit me enough to where I had a 6-up with a reroll, maybe. And oh my god, it was like, there's people standing around watching, and I rolled a 6 each time I needed it, and was able to survive it long enough and beat him from combat res. But yeah, Saurian Ancients, that army was definitely not one of my funnest ones to look at, but it was a fun game in the long run, just because obviously I didn't lose, but the back and forth, the chosen staying on a rerollable 4-up or something like that was awesome. But yeah, I will try. I have off Friday, so I'll try and sneak another one in of these, but we'll see. Anyways, hope everybody's enjoying 1.2. Keep going with playing the games. Keep trying out new lists, post them on the forums. Let me know how they perform, all the good stuff. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.